Hello, welcome to Lori's DIY Life. This is Lori. I wasn't real sure. See if I can get this camera in here better. Let's get us some room to work with. Okay. I wasn't real sure what I wanted to do for this video, and I came in here, and here was my Spellbinders Kid of the Month. I don't want to flip it if my address is on there. Which kid is it? There it is. The November 2020 Merry Wishes monthly kit. And I thought, well, let's do that. We'll be doing a lot of Christmas cards now, but I'll throw in some regular ones. And I picked it up, and I picked this up, and I was looking at, this is with the die set, and we will do that, just not yet. Tonight I'm a little bit tired, and I'm just wanting something that's not going to be too complicated. Now here's a deer with the hat. Here's like a collage Christmas card, and I seen that, and I thought, I think I want to try that. I think I want to try the collage. So I have a card link right here. Here's their double-sided tape, and that's what we'll use. We'll just use that. So we'll probably want some scissors to cut it. And I did it. Took my paper cutter out and didn't bring it back. So I'll have to do that trimming on my own, because I'm looking at the collage and it looks like they've got different papers on there. So I thought, well, that's interesting. They're not, ooh, that's pretty right there. Ooh, that's pretty. That's what, holy mistletoe maybe, and what'll go with that? Who does that go? That's a pretty paper. Let's see. Maybe that dresses it up too much. There's some pretty papers in here. I'm liking this pad. That's just stripes. Here's a green. And then we have more stripes. Gold flecks, no. Candy canes, no. I really liked this when I saw this. Okay, I'm going to use this. So I'm going to take, okay, wait. I'm going to tape this on first, onto the card. Since I don't have a paper cutter, I gotta do it a certain way, right? I gotta make sure I get everything on right. Let me make sure I got this going the right way. Okay. Oop. And this is what I did do before, was always used what came in the kit to show that you can make a card with strictly with just what comes in the kit. And they got the 3D dots, and I might have taken those out, yep, because I see a brand new one sitting there. So can come back and trim it off if it's too long. So we're just going to use the die cut shapes that are already in there and do like a collage. Let me get the poker thing to take this off easier. Okay, so I guess this will be a good video if you don't have a paper cutter. You'll see how you can mat it and how I do it anyways. I guess some people wouldn't call it something to use. Some people and I probably should have put, I didn't have that off very good, did I? Pulled that paper off. That's why I sometimes do have problems with this. That's why I grabbed this pokey tool right off the bat so that I wouldn't have to worry about that. Put a little bit here. Some people can just rip it. Oh yeah, but it didn't rip right, did it? It ripped too big. So now I gotta cut it and trim it anyways. Okay. Get the tool out again. If you rub it down, then it's easier to get it up than normally. Just helps to make the tape stick to the paper good, you know. So then the liner comes up a little bit better. Okay. And this is where it's important that you know where the card opens, because this is a pattern that should go in a direction, and it should go in this direction. Alright, so I'm going to put this paper down, and I'm going to give it it should be corner to corner, and I didn't do that. I screwed up, didn't I? Well, I should have put it corner to corner. This one I wasn't matting, and I messed up. Okay, then I just used the card as my cutting guide. So my scissors are going to butt right up next to the card. See? And that's my guide. Okay. And usually the thicker the card, the better. If it's a thin card, blank, that you have underneath, then it's too easy to just cut it without realizing it, you know, and it's not much to put your scissors up against. Okay, so there's that. Had I realized, whoops, wait, that one's not straight. And I don't like it hanging over, see? Some people wouldn't mind that, and I do. Even that little tiny bit, I don't know if you can see the little tiny bit. I don't like it. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to use the card blank, and just going to trim it away. Okay, and that took care of that. Now we have it on. See, if I'd put it on full, it would have been okay. Now you can't really do that, right, for your mat, and I want a lot of this paper to show. Or I could just go half. Maybe I'll just go half. I think I will. I'm just going to go half. So let me... Otherwise, what I would do is I would take what I think I want my thing to be, and then just kind of double it and go down. And then use the cardigan and cut along the edge. But since I just want to go ahead and do half, I'll just put the tape, do it down, and then cut it around. Okay. I want to put the tape on straight, and you do have to kind of be straight because you're not cutting it straight with a paper cutter. You know what I mean? You're placing it on there and using that to determine it. Now this might make that little strip here stand out even more. But maybe I can put something, you know, down the side. Okay, I want to go down here. We're just going along the paper because I might put something on there later. So I'm not going to mat it there. You know, I can, and then just put something along halfway, I guess. That's what I'll do. I'll look for maybe some Nuvo drops or something. Ink. Just do that top half of it. I don't know. But it seems like I was doing so much over the weekend that I was exhausted for work before I even went to work today. Anybody else ever do that? And with my job, that doesn't help. Okay, now you gotta make sure your pattern's going the right way, right? Always make sure your pattern's going the right way. And I'm just gonna lay it right on there, and that looks very straight, actually. Okay, and I'm gonna come along and trim. And sometimes, according to your cutter and how good you are at using a paper cutter, sometimes this can actually turn out straighter. I was watching that video of mine. It's coming up. You haven't seen it yet. Oh. See, I'm trying to get ahead, so I have videos for you when I'm on vacation. And I did this one video. Well, you can watch it, and you'll know beforehand now. But I made these 3 paper bows and put them on the card, and then when I went to glue one of them down, somehow one of them stuck to my hand, and I guess when I pulled my hand up, it stuck to my clothes, and I looked down and I'm like, where did that bow go? It was just here, and I'm thinking it's like magic, you know. I lose everything, and sure enough, here it is. It's missing, you know. Oh, it was just nuts. So, yeah, anyways. So I'm not doing exactly like theirs. Obviously, mine is going to look different, but they started with a nice big tag, and I think that's what I want to do too, is start with a nice big tag. And there's a candy cane and a Christmas, and I don't know. Did we go through this? Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, it's too close to that. Ooh, that looks pretty. Oh, here's some poinsettias. One here, one here. Let's see. There's a wreath with poinsettias. Too much poinsettia. Here's a red striped tag. Merry everything and happy always. Oh, look at the little bear. Little bear goes down here. Now, I could have sworn that that tag had a different look to it. It does. Here, maybe this is it. This is the tag they use. Wow, it looks bigger in the picture. Where's the little deer? Oh, here, look. With a tag. Looks smaller than it did in the picture. I think this comes out. Doesn't that pop out? Yep. Not easily, so if you want it to stay in there, two bears. I don't need 2 bears. Better save one of those bears. What did they put on here? They got the tree. They got one poinsettia on the tree. Huh. Maybe I could do this. I think I will do it like they did it, but I'm gonna keep my little animal in here, and the poinsettia, and they got other stuff, but they also got these little tag things. Jolly, merry, joyful. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Oh, leaves, I guess. For the poinsettia. I don't know. They're like these little ones here. See, in their card, this is a lot bigger. Let's have it come out. drift looks too huge in there, don't it? Darn. What about... That one looks really big too. Joyful Christmas. They got all these branches and stuff coming off the poinsettia. And then another branch. Here we go. There we go. Maybe the bear and the deer together is too much. How's that? I think I like that better. And maybe I need another branch or something. Maybe not. Here's a smaller present. What do we think of that? Okay. Okay. Take it a step farther. Okay. So first I'm going to tape down the joy, peace, love. Let's get it glued down. Who will I send this to? I don't know. Okay. Now we're gonna do the tag. doing it farther over here so you can see, but maybe I need to bring it up. Okay, and I want to be sure tape the top. I'm not going to worry too much about the bottom because it's going to tuck down in there. And the other stuff is going to be glued down. But there's not going to be anything over the top of it. Use a lot of scraps, don't it? Okay, I'm going to kind of try to hold them down and scoot this in without it gluing down. Okay. Nope. Nope, no. I think it went over that and under there. And over there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue down this. Sometimes it's the hardest part is working out what you should glue down when. And some people would just start layering and they get it right, but I like mine like over and under some pieces and over other pieces, and you know. Come on, piece. Oh man. So I'm so excited about Thanksgiving. I get to see my sister. I haven't seen her. Well, when the storms came through. Oh, I bet I did go then. Okay, we need to put these down. See, this always seems like it takes so long, doesn't it? I want to take a tape and do it real quick. What do you think? Just to get done with all of this so we can get on with it already, huh? happened to my Dottie? I could use that one real quick, but I don't see it. Tired. I'm sure we've all been there. Not just me. I cut that off because of the tape on it. I should have just left it on. All it would have done was stick the poinsettia to it. Okay, I'm going to speed this up and not put as much tape on. But you've seen how I was. Putting tape on. I wanted it under, maybe under here, over, oh, nope. Over, maybe under these and over there. There we go. That'll work. Okay, now the tree. Let's get the tree down. What a mess this stuff leaves you so much to throw away, doesn't it? So that's one thing about these Spellbinders kits. You get the kit and you could make a stamp card because you get stamps with it. You can make a die cut card because you get the dies with it. You can make just the die shapes. I guess that said wrong. Die cut card would be these, and then a die card would be with the dies that come in it. So the Spellbinders got you all around. They got your tapes in there. They got your foam pads that pop things up. I mean, they got you covered. You got stamping and you got all kinds of stuff. So they give you the papers, the card blanks, envelopes, all of it. You know, it's all around. That's what I love. And they can have some of the cutest things sometimes, you know. Oh, so cute sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to put it under this one and over this one. And I'm going to put it there. Anyhow. You know, it's funny, I worked virtual from home today, and I still feel so tired from work. get to my sisters and not be any help with the dinner. That might not go over well. Oh, she's a sweetheart. I can't say that. That is not true. And I think over there it's just going to be us too, so it'll be kind of nice. We'll get to visit and do the things we want to do, kind of. Her husband will be there. So, yep. What do we think? Did that turn out pretty good? Now on theirs, they filled up this above space with stars. I got a little thing coming off of here. But I think mine's a little fuller with the... I don't know why it's a little fuller, just because of the deer. I got things placed a little different. I got bigger items on, so maybe that's it. I don't know, but I think that is cute. I could put another spread coming out from here, and that might look good. But yeah, I like that. Okay. And then I'll just stamp. What stamps do they got? Stamp a little sentiment inside. It's the most wonderful time of the year. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Celebrate the season is probably what I would just stamp right there. Celebrate the season. Oh, and there's some stamp stars, so, yep. Maybe a little, nah, that's too much. Okay, so, thanks for joining me. Everybody be safe. And I hope you join me for my next one. Bye-bye now.